Hi friends, hope you are doing great. Today we are going to see the demo exploring data with Looker challenge lab. So today we are going to see this lab only. So quick lab. Already I have started this lab exploring data with Looker challenge lab. So in this lab we are going to this scenario set of task we are going to do. So topic already we have covered these things which we have covered, and in this demo we are going to see first create looks, merge results, and we are going to do some things, save as look also. Okay, I have opened the looker now. So just I'm going to copy this username and password, and I am updating this username and password from that documentation, and stay logged in, login. Okay, fine. And challenge scenario, so we can read these things also. I'm going to start this. So your manager wants to answer the following questions. Okay, now we are going to task one. We are going to do this create task look on most helicopters by state. So in this we are going to use airport data set. Visualization must following the requirements. So just we need to use the airports data sets. So as usual, I'm going to click this explore, go to the FAA airports, and I'm yeah, it's loading now. Let's wait for it. So I'm going here, a table with three columns: city, state, airports, count. So first I'm selecting city and state. Next is count, airport count, airport city, state count. It came right side. And next step, limit the results rows to the top nine states. Just I'm giving the row limit is 9. And next the airport counts column should be in descending order. So just give select on click only descending order. It came now. And the facility type should not be included in the visualization. Hint, you will need to create a filter. Okay, facility type I am going to put filter. Okay, now next step, we need to actually in under the filter we need to select the heliports. So here is equal to heliports. So I am just trying to type, but okay, just click it, it will come heliport. And now we need to save the visualization as look this title name top 9 cities. So just before that we need to click run. Now it's loading data. Now we need to give this title name top 9 cities with most heliports. So just yeah, it's done. And you can check the visualization. So visualization like this we need to check it. It's in table format, so it is coming 9 states. Yeah, it's came because the date it's not, I mean 9 states only, right? So first 1 to 9 only it will come for us, because in the documentation 10 they have given. Okay, now save as look. We need to next step, we need to save this visualization as look. So title we need to copy, and just click save as look, and here just update the title and click save. That's it. So we have done the part. Yes, and second part we need to do facility type breakdown. So in this section we are going to use this airport dataset only. So if you are seeing what is a facility type breakdown for the states with the most airports, so this is which we are going to do in this. And now the airport dataset I am going to use it. So we can read that also. We can read these things. We are going to do first limit 9, I mean we are going to do airport data set only we are going to do. So just you can read the document and you can do it, friends. So just click looker and select the explore, and next under the FAA click airports. So I am following the documentation. Airport count, state, we need to select airport count. Yes, selected. State, where is the state? Yeah, state selected. And next one is corresponding facility types. So facility types we need to select it. Facility type it came. Yeah, great. Next, limit the results rows to the top 9 states. So I'm giving us row limit as 9. So then next one is airport facility type column should be in descending order. So air, just click one time only, on click descending order it came now. And you will need to use the pivot for that facility type. So just click it here, pivot data, and next save the visualization and look, title it facility type breakdown for the 9 states. I'm copying this. So before that we need to run it, right? Click run. So we need to run it. Click run. Now it's loading the data. Now it's loading the data. Let's wait for it. So actually it will vary, friends. If you are saying this video, after that it will vary the documentation, so you need to go through the documentation on time, okay, when you are doing that lab. Okay, so we are going to save this visualization as look facility type breakdown, sorry, not facility type breakdown for top 9 states. So you can read the instruction carefully. Okay, so now we'll check the visualization. We can see the table, it is coming. Great. Now here also it's coming. Okay, fine. So there are 1 to 9 states, right? Okay, great, it's coming here also. Okay, now I think it looks good. And next we need to do, next step we need to do, we need to save this visualization as look. So we need to copy this title, we need to copy this title, and we need to save this, save as look, and title, give the title and click save. That's it, we have done the second part. Yes, next we need to do this third one, percentage cancel, look 3. In this section we are going to use the flights dataset. So you can read these things, and flight datasets we are going to use. So just click the look here, and again click explore. Okay, explore, and here select FAA. Now we need to use the flights dataset. Okay, flights dataset, it's loading data now. So now next what we need to do, in this visualization we must have the following requirements. What are the airports and states with the highest percentage of flight cancellation with over 10,000 flights? Yeah, 3 columns: aircraft origin, city, state, percentage of flights cancelled. Okay, great. So we need to go to here, and we need to select this aircraft origin. Here we need to select city, state, first city, then we need to select state, then we need to select state, then next we need to select percentage of flights cancelled. So where is that percentage cancel? We need to go to the flights, and here we just check it, percent cancelled. Okay, percent cancelled only we need to check. And next right now you just omit this. Now we need to select the flight count, so just put the filter type, filter by field. So here I am giving as greater than 10,000, we need to give 10,000 flight count. Okay, because they have given the instruction. Flight are set for 10,000 greater than 10,000 flights. Okay, the cancelled count, flights count should not be included in the visualization. So we need to select this count here. Flight count we have selected, and next is under the flight details, cancelled count we need to select it. Okay, I have selected it here, cancelled count and flights count. Now I need to hide from visualization. Just click this settings button and hide from visualization both flights count and cancelled count. Yes, done it. Now percentage of flight cancelled column should be in the descending order. Just click that column only, percentage of flights cancelled. Okay, so right side we have, right? I think it's not created. Okay, let's wait for it. So how to do that, we are going to see these things. Percentage of flights cancelled, percentage of flights cancelled. This column must be created by the table creation only. So what we need to do means, now I am clicking this is descending sort order. Okay, so because percentage of flights cancelled column should be in the descending order. Okay, so for the table calculation we can use the following formula. So go to that here. So percentage of flight cancellation. Okay, now we have done correctly, every step we have done correctly, and next step we need to go, this also we have done it correctly. Okay, so for this table calculation we need to use this percentage of flights cancelled only. So how to do that? For the table calculation you can use the following formula. Be sure to name the calculation of percentage of flights cancelled, and for formatting we need to use the %2. Okay, just go to the custom fields and click add, and here table calculation, and the same only. Okay, I am checking it again. Okay, plus symbol and table calculation, that's it. So here we need to rename this name, title name as percentage of flights cancelled, and next is we need to copy these expressions, and here I'm updating. Okay, I'm sorry, wrongly updated. Okay, here we need to update the expression, and here we need to select the format. Next is we need to select the percent. Formatting we need to use the percent. So just select percent, and here we need to select 3 decimals, and we have done it correctly. Just I'm checking it again. Now click it save. Okay, we have done it correctly. Just I'm trying to check it. Okay, fine. And next what we need to do means save this visualization as look. We need to give this title name. We are going to do this step only. Before that we need to run it, right? Click run. We need to do. Just I'm going to click it edit. Just I'm checking it only, friends. No worries. So no need to check it also from your end. Okay, so now I'm going to click run. Now it is loading the data. So let's wait for it. It is taking some time. Less than 1 minute only it will take. Okay, it came now. Now I'm checking this percentage of flight seats in descending order. Okay, again I'm click run only. Okay, done. We have done it correctly, friends. Now next what we need to do means we can see 1 to 15. It's coming the same as here. The name is given like this only. The states of the cities with the highest. We need to copy this name, and we need to go. We need to save the visualization as a look, right? So how to do that? I already know. I'm checking in visualization. You can see, friends, under the table you can see 1 to 15. It is coming. It's correctly only. Okay, now save as look, settings, save as look, and here we need to give the title name. Just copy paste that. I have already copied here. Yeah, we can paste it and click save. Yes, we have done this. We have done it correctly. So now I'm going to check my progress whether I have done correctly or not. Let's see. I hope it will be correct. Let's see. Yeah, it's correct only, friends. Then now we are going to do the merge results. So in this section we are going to use both flights and airport dataset to build a visualization the answers for the following questions. Okay, so we can read these things. A bar chart that includes the city state code and corresponding number of flights. So our visualization must following the requirements. I am going to click this explore flights, so you can read these things, and when you are doing the lab you need to read carefully, friends. Okay, just click looker and go to that explore, and under that FAA just click flights. So the bar chart we are not going to do this. Okay, now directly we will jump into the second line. Okay, so just selected the flights data set. Primary query set must be from the flight data set only. Okay, so we are going to select aircraft origin city, aircraft origin state. We are going to do this only. Okay, just click the aircraft. Where is the aircraft origin? Just check it. Aircraft origin. From this only aircraft, this second line only we need to do it, right? Aircraft origin state, aircraft. This first line we can omit it. Directly move on to the next point. Flight data set only we are going to use. The aircraft origin, city, state, origin code, flights count. Flights count. Yes, fine. Okay, so we need to select aircraft origin. Okay, now we need to select city, state, then code. Okay, right side you can see it came city, state, code, it came. Great. Now next is we need to select under the flights, we need to select count. So we have selected the flights count. So we have selected each and everything, friends. Now next step what we need to do, so we need to check the documentation again. So now I have clicked run. Okay, we have clicked run. Now just click run, and you can see the results now. So it's coming total, I think 500 rows it will come, I guess. So we have done, and next I'm going to settings, say merge result. We need to click it, right? Just click settings and merge results. Now we are merging the results. So it is doing its, the task is coming. So now we can see. Now next step we need to select, go to this one, and here we need to select the airports, directly airports. Okay, now we need to select few under the airports. So what are those? We need to select state, airport state, and next one is airport city, next one is airport code. We need to select under the airport data sets, and next we need to select few things. So we need to select few things. Okay, so we need to select control tower from here only, friends. So left side it will be, you can see the control tower filter option we need to select, and next one is major we need to select, and we need to select joint use we need to select. Okay, so here you can see yes, yes only we need to give it. Okay, fine. So like that you can select it, and after that you can see the instruction limit the results rows to the top 10. So I am giving 10 only, 10 rows only we need to give it. Okay, then click run. Right now click run, and when you merge the results, review the dimension. Okay, so save the visualization to dashboard. We need to give the title name, this one only, busiest major joint, this name only we need to give it. So you can see now results came right now, and next what we need to do means we need to check the visualization, and next we can see the visualization, expand the visualization and click table. Now you can see the results, it's coming 1 to 10. Great. Next step, we need to do. So next step we need to click save. It is saving right now. Well, we are saving the data, I mean, so merging, it's loading now. Okay, now you can see this, like this it will come, merge rules, it will come like I symbol, you can see. And again we what we need to do means we need to run it again actually. So we need to run it again, click run again. So I'm going to click run now, click run. Now it's loading the data. Now we will be receiving the results. Let's wait for it. I'm going to check the visualization. I'm checking, I have expanded the visualization. Okay, fine. Now we need to click to the save to dashboard. Now we need to update the title name. I'm going to yes pasted, I mean copy pasted busiest major, and new dashboard name I will copy this plane and helicopter rental hub. Okay, now I'm updating this plane and helicopter rental hub details. Okay, just click OK. Now we need to click save to dashboard, right? So next we need to click save to dashboard. Yeah, we have done it correctly. Just click it save to dashboard. Okay, great, we have done these things. And next step what we need to do, okay, let me check it. So we have done it correctly only, so no need to worry. Okay, I'm going to the documentation. So now we have done it correctly. So now we'll try to check our progress whether we have done it correctly or not. Let's see. We have done the first step, second step, we have, and done the third step also. So we have saved the visualization to a dashboard. We have used the title our visualization, busiest major joint use airports with control towers, and third one we have placed in this in a new dashboard name, plane and helicopter rental hub details. Our visualization should resemble the following, like this only we will be receiving, right? We are going to check it now. Let's see. Okay, now I'm going to click this primary edit under the flights. You can see under the flights primary settings edit I have done it, and we need to do something. So here we need to click run again. Okay, loading the data now. So it can, we are giving the results, I mean 10, row limit as 10, And next one is we have clicked the row limit as 10, and the total I am selecting this option. Next one is we need to click run again. You just follow the video, friends, then only it will be good for you. So I have clicked run. Now you can see that 10 rows it is coming. Then again I have click saved. Okay, now again I am clicking run it here, and now we are going to see the results here. So visualization, under this bar I am clicking here. I have clicked the bar, and you can see these things. And next what we need to do means, okay, now we have done correctly, I think so. I have done, okay, we have done wrongly. So okay, we will try to rectify it. Please create dashboard and add merge results which shows busiest. Okay, have the control towers along with their associated. Okay, what we have done it wrongly. Let's troubleshoot it now. Okay, let's try to do that. We will rectify it. So we will rectify it. We have done, okay, I am clicking this explore again. What we have done, I am going to do again. So just click looker. So I think we have done it correct, but we have done some mistakes. So how to identify it, let's see. So I am clicking to save to dashboard again. I am checking this plane and helicopter rental hub. Just click save to dashboard. How to rectify this issue, so how to do that, let me check it. Okay, so now I am giving the title name again, busiest major joint, and I am doing the same only, friends. So plane and helicopter rental hub details. Okay, new dashboard. Okay, click OK. We need to select the customer metrics, plane and helicopter rental hub details. Just select and just select it, and it will come save to dashboard. Okay, now I got that, friends. So before doing the save dashboard, we need to click that flights and primary settings we need to do. After that only we need to save the visualization, and we need to place this in a new dashboard name. Okay, so now I am checking my progress. Maybe yes, I think it will complete it. Yeah, good. And next step, task 3, save looks to dashboard. In this section we will need to add all your created looks to a dashboard. So we are going to do these 2 steps. So we are going to see these things only. For each of looks we created, add them to the plane and helicopter rental hub details dashboard, and verify the dashboard has the 3 looks which we have created, as well as the merged result visualization which we are going to do. Now the task 3, save looks to dashboard. How to do that? I am going to click this looker and click explore. And now what I need to do, I am checking it, friends, just give me a second. So how to do that, I am going, okay, so here only, friends, directly looker, and here we need to just click looker only. Okay, just select looker. After that you need to go, don't click that explore, don't click that explore, directly you can come to these folders. Under these folders just select the people. Okay, developer student only we need to select it, developer student. Under the people just select the developer student, and here we have these 3 things, right? So now we need to select the name, all, select all, and now just click move. And next it's coming under the develop, we need to click this shared. Then we need to select the customer metrics, that is plane and helicopter rental hub details. Just select it and click OK. That's it. So it's coming like welcome to looker, looks successfully moved. That's what we are getting the message. All right, so now what we need to do next, looks successfully moved. That's what we can see the message here. So next step, what we need to do, I'm checking it, give me a second. Give me a second, friends, I'm checking it again. Okay, so just click shared folder. Okay, now just click shared folder, and next step. Okay, under the shared folders only it will come like this. Okay, now you can see dashboard looks, it's coming. Now I am clicking this facility type. Just click the facility type. So loading look, it's loading look, facility type breakdown, and it's loading the data. What I need to do, right side, add to dashboard, click add to dashboard, and here we need to select the shared, and again we need to select the customer shared customer metrics. We need to click it, and click save to dashboard. Okay, so we have done it for facility type breakdown. Again we need to do the same, add to dashboard. Again we need to select the same plane and helicopter. Just click save to dashboard. Okay, okay, so I'm doing it again. Okay, so only one time only I need to do, sorry for that. Okay, so now save to dashboard. Now actually we need to click it to add look to a dashboard. So it's coming very slow only actually for me. Okay, now I have clicked finally add to look dashboard. So next, what I need to do, what we need to do, so just click the share folder again. So then we need to do the same. So under the share folder we have three looks here, right? So we have done it for facility type only, first one only we have done it, and next we will move on. So just click the looker again, and now it's coming the same only, right? Now I need to click the states and city with highest percent of cancellations flight over 10,000. We need to click that look. It's loading look now. So same, right click add to dashboard, just click it add to dashboard, and we need to select the shared, and just select this plane and helicopter rental hub details, and select add look dashboard. This time we need to click add look dashboard. Okay, now next what I need to do, just click it the share folder again, and this time we need to select top 9 cities with most heliports. Now right side it's loading the data. Now right side we need to go and click the add to dashboard. So we have that options under the details. On dashboards we need to click add to dashboard. So you can see 1 to 9 city it is coming. All right, so visualization you can see city, state, airports. Okay, now I am clicking this add to dashboard, and now we need to select the shared. Under this customer, yeah, it's shared. Okay, selected, and customer metrics we need to select plane and helicopter. Now again I need to click this add look to dashboard. Okay, now I think we have done it. So just click looker. Now looker you can see it, friends. Now I need to click this plane and helicopter rental hub details. Now we can see the result. Now we can view the results. Plane and helicopter rental hub details, busiest major joint use airports with control tower. We can see in facility type breakdown, and next states and cities with highest percentage. So you can view the results now. So we can view the results, merging results now. We can view the save as looks we have done. Final task 3 we have done it correctly. Yes, we have done the lab, so we are going to check it whether we have done it correctly or not. So Looker, which is basically it's a business intelligence software and big data analytics platform that helps us to explore, analyze, and share real-time business analytics easily. That's what the Looker concept. So we have done the save looks to a dashboard. We have done it correctly. we have saved the looks. So in this lab, we proved our Looker Explorer skills by filtering and sorting data, pivoting dimension, reordering columns, and removing fields, and using table calculation to create practical and useful visualization. Then saved these as looks, created a visualization, and merged results from two data sets and added all of this to a dashboard. So we have done it correctly. We have done it, friends. So thanks a lot, friends. So we have done that. You can also try from your end. I am going to end this lab. So you can also try from your end. I will give the quick lab link. It's free only. No need to use the free tier or premium Google Cloud Platform account. Thanks a lot, friends. If you are not subscribed my YouTube channel, you can subscribe my YouTube channel so that it will motivate me to upload more videos about the Google Cloud Platform. Thanks a lot. Have a great day. Bye bye.